There are times when you sit there and think, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. Let me be the first to tell you that it's never too late. And that's where this story begins.
My passion for hunting started as a young child in Abbeville, Louisiana, growing up on a crawfish and rice farm. My dad put us in the duck blind every chance he could get. Opening day of teal season, we even were able to skip school, so it was pretty neat. We hunted a little bit of everything: rabbit, squirrel, dove, and of course, like I said, duck. We were huge waterfowlers. Then we'd sit in the woods right behind the house, and we were fortunate enough to be able to harvest deer, and we'd process it at the local market. And you know, we just loved being able to take things from the land that God provided for us and use it to nourish our bodies.
Well, today, the 4 a.m. wake-up call has Brittany up early and walking in the rolling hills of Kansas. But today is different. We're chasing wild turkeys with the NWTF film crew. And the best part is, this is Brittany's first ever wild turkey hunt.
So this morning, our plan is to get in location on an open area right off that roost site. We had roosted the birds the evening prior. We knew where they were. So we set up about 150 yards right at the other end of a nice open meadow. So we got in there early. It was about 5:30 by the time we got in there, and full moon gave us plenty of light to get in, so we had really good access and an easy walk going in, and all set, ready to go, and started listening for that first gobble.
My heart is pounding. There he is, this huge tom, all puffed up and bold, and he's just coming forward, and nothing's stopping this tom, okay? And all you're thinking about is him. You block everything else out in the world. His colors, all you see is this big bright blue head, red throat, and he's coming around, and he's strutting, and all of a sudden, your heart is just going 95 miles an hour. Getting ready for the shot was nerve-wracking. I knew that I could only twist it just a tiny bit because you're in stealth mode, you cannot move. And I laid it on my knee, and I just remembered thinking, breathe.
So we've watched this turkey for what feels like an eternity. He's locked up in strut. He finally breaks strut a little bit, interacts with the tom decoy, the Jake, and you know, it's getting about that time. I'm on edge, right? I've seen plenty. I'm ready to get this bird on the ground.
Wow, all right. Awesome, way to go.
Steve.
Man, that was incredible.
That just happened, right?
Yeah,
Did that just
was it.
happen? I'm
That
not
was it.
dreaming, right? I'm not dreaming.
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, I'm
Man.
shaking.
I
That
thought
was
you
phenomenal.
about jumped out of your skin there.
Well,
when he went to fight,
When he hit the decoy,
I thought you were going to jump over me.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it because he comes up, right, and he stands for a while, and then all of a sudden he's just like, boom, and I'm like, oh, man, it freaked me out. It freaked me out. And then, did you see the red in his neck?
Yeah,
it
that
looked
was
like he had
amazing.
bubbles coming out.
That was amazing.
Blue,
he was just like locked on strut the whole time.
Oh
and
my gosh, I mean, I'm shaking.
You got him at the right time. I think he was starting to catch on there towards the end.
I think he realized
You
Frank
caught
was
him.
not real, and he's like, I'm out of here. Peace out.
I was glad you shot right there.
Peace out. I'm going back to the other side of Kansas.
This trip was one of the best hunts of my entire life. The moment that I was in one-on-one with the bird and getting to hear that roar that made your chest feel like a lion was in the room was one of the most amazing moments of my life and my hunting career.
Oh my
Beautiful.
gosh.
Glad to see him.
Down. Look at the colors on this turkey. And this is a Kansas
This is an Eastern, yeah, Kansas Eastern.
Eastern.
Kansas, the state of Kansas, you can have Rios in western Kansas and other subspecies, and then Easterns, obviously in eastern Kansas. And this is a beautiful Eastern you got here. He's a nice one.
Amazing. Look at the beard. Oh, that is so cool.
You know, when I take out a first-time turkey hunter, it puts a lot of pressure on me. I want them to have an amazing hunt. I want that more than anything. And so when we get out there and we get the birds and we hear that gobble, I feel a little relieved. I'm like, okay, you know, she's gonna know what a gobble sounds like now. And let's see if can we take it to the next step? Can we take it a little further? But then when you get that whole process, when you get the bird in, then you're praying, bird, please put on a show for her. Please strut, please drum. And as you pass each one of those steps, you just get more excited and more grateful for a beautiful morning and a beautiful opportunity to have a first-time turkey hunter in the woods. And again, that's one of the things I love so much about turkey hunting is when you take out a new hunter, whether they've never hunted at all or have never turkey hunted, you can be assured they're going to have a great show on a great morning like that, and they're going to be hooked.
The best part too is the camaraderie. I got to meet, you know, some of the most amazing people from NWTF and Raven 6 Studios. We had such a fun time. I think we laughed more than anything, which is the most important part. If you can't laugh, then you're really not doing something right. So it was amazing. I can't explain more and highly suggest that you try turkey hunting. Everyone should do it. It's never too late to start. I'm 31 years old and it was my first turkey hunt, and I promise you, I'll be back next year.
This has been a presentation of the National Wild Turkey Federation. Produced in partnership with Sky High for St. Jude and Raven 6 Studios.